well, and that translates on the court. I'm pretty confident in what I can do and who I am.
Thanks, Alec. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Wagner is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Miles Turner. Then it's Jeremy Grant. And it's Wagner in at the 4 spot. Here's O'Neal. No good on the shot. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Wagner against Mills. And Wagner gets it to go.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now here's Mills. And Turner with the block. And they get it back. And he's able to get it back. Grant, right side. Oh, Grant throws it down.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Oh, stolen by Turner. Launches it. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Cunningham. Wagner's got 5 points.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the score by Detroit. To stop the run. No good, a bit long that time.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Jones, he's checked in for Brooklyn. DiVincenzo comes in for Mills. Here's DiVincenzo. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Beal finds DiVincenzo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
The first free throw is good.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Hardaway's checked in for Bradley Beal. Grant outside. Pass to Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup. Wagner's got 9.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Hardaway against Grant. And it's Hardaway on the take. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Cunningham passes to Turner. And the Pistons, another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Wood, a screen on Grant. Wood outside, fires the 3. Detroit with a rebound. Cunningham, right side. Banked it in off the glass.
They're really working the paint now.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Jones to halt the run. It's rebounded by Grant. Kuminga against Wagner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Christian Wood picks one up. No good on the free throw. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he's good on the second. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Hardaway. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please give a big round of applause.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Entering the NBA can be a difficult challenge, and age can add to that challenge. Jonathan Kuminga was just 19 years old when he stepped onto an NBA court.
Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Wood in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Collins outside. Got a piece of it. Bagley passes to Collins. Good. Collins has got his first 2 points of the night. Boy, being so young for his draft class, Kuminga has done well in the league, Richard.
What I like is how he's capitalized on his minutes. Any chance he gets to shine, he works hard to make the most of it. That's the kind of dedication that is invaluable in a young guy.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
And the second free throw is good. And he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Kuminga after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Wright against Hayes. Pass to Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Over Bagley. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
An excellent rebounder in college. Despite being kind of a skinny kid, Wood is doing the same thing at this level.
Collins with a screen on Wright. Hayes with it. Guarded now by Wood. Wright against Collins. And Collins with the slam.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hayes with it. Guarded now by Wood. Pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
To the left side wing. Wood inside. He's against Turner. Wood misses.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Hayes, the pass to Graham. Drops in the layup for 2. Grant's got his second basket on the night.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And so it's Detroit, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks so much. I'm here with Dwayne Casey. Coach, are you pleased with the aggression getting downhill?
Well, it's one thing we had to do. We had to play with some force, get to the basket, get to the paint. Our paint numbers are off the charts once we get the ball in the paint, and I thought like our guys did it tonight.
I hope they can stay in attack mode. Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to...
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. You know, both of you were a little late getting to the table today. You guys goofing around on the clock?
What? No.
And now let's look back on that first half of play, one that has not been pretty for the Nets.
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Setting the floor for Detroit. We've got Jeremy Grant, Miles Turner out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Wagner in at the shooting guard.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Cunningham with the ball. Beal picks him up, and he goes in for the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Wood finds Mills. Back to Wood. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Wood's got 6.
Even with the defense all over Wood, he stays strong, able to find the inside look.
To the inside. Pass to Wagner. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Wood from behind the arc. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sharp comes in for Wood, and Wright subbed in for Mills. Here's Wright, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Wagner for 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
To the paint. Here's Sharp. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Cunningham up top. He has 6.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And he makes a first. So the Nets making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Burks, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Wright. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Beal against Burks. Here's Sharp. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Slick feed by Beal, taking advantage of the hole in the defense to set up a wide open man.
And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he drops it in from the low post.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Detroit calls timeout. Brooklyn making some changes. Hardaway's checked in for Sharp. And it's DiVincenzo in for Bradley Beal. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Bagley a screen on Wright. Hayes the pass to Bagley. There's the double with Wright. Collins inside. He's watched by Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Kuminga with a screen on Burks. DiVincenzo finds Wright. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Wright against Hayes. On the wing, Burks. Collins a screen. Hayes, the pass to Collins. Christian Wood is checked in for Brooklyn. Mills comes in for Wright.
Substitutions for your
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Right side Hardaway. Outside Mills. Pass to Wood. Outside Hardaway. No good on the 3. And so it's Detroit. A huge 24-point lead for them. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Patrick Mills out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Herb Jones. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Wood in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Hayes. Hardaway grabs the board.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
14 feet away. Beal's shot is off.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Houston, and he banks in the layup.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Wood. Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Thomas, he's checked in for Jones. And Wright subbed in for Mills. Turner, a screen on Wright. And here's Cunningham outside. Can't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Wright with the ball. Turner covering to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Cunningham outside. Wagner outside. Grant outside. Down low. Here's Cunningham, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Man, there are a lot of insane records in the NBA history books. Which do you think are the most unbreakable, RJ?
Well, I've got 4 off the top of my head. The 100 points by Wilt. I think LeBron James' playoff scoring record, because a player is going to have to go to like 13 finals, and they're going to have to average 25 points a game in order to pass that. And then AC Green, he's got almost 1,200 consecutive games played. That's 15 straight seasons.
And I'd throw Stockton's assist record in there as well.
Yeah, no one's catching that because he didn't miss many games either.
Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turner. Jacks up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game from Myles Turner.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Wood. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
Effective use of the mid-range. Wood's a guy who can knock down plenty of jumpers.
Wagner with a screen on Wright. Pass to Wagner from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Wood. Rebounded by the Pistons. Now here's Cunningham. DiVincenzo with a steal. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets the bucket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And it's Cunningham missing. Wright against Cunningham. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2 seconds. Coming onto the floor for your Knicks, Jonathan Kuminga.
Wright with the ball. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.